Hi everyone, I'm back to do another reading on, well, it's a viewer question, excuse me, from Tracy, one of my friends on Twitter. She wants to know, or not Tracy, I'm sorry, Stacy. I got the Twitter and the Stacy mixed up. So Stacy, my Twitter friend, wants to know, what does Putin have on Trump? It's a really good question. Okay, so the forces in motion, his challenges, and I'm going to change it up a little bit. Instead of Donald Trump's feelings and actions, I'm going to do the past, whatever's happened in the past. Okay, and then presently between the two of them. Okay, and then his karma that's hanging over him. So this will be like what control is that Putin has over him. And then the future for Donald Trump based on all of this with Putin. And the actual outcome. No, it's this one. Okay. All right. So I'm going to draw the same cards for using the Lenormand. Past, present, what he's got hanging over him now, future, and the outcome. Okay. So let's dive into the tarot first. Oh goodness. Okay, so the forces in motion is that he's been very, very just with the Fool reverse, just really, 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 really foolish. Like just dumber than dumb. Very reckless. It was something very reckless and something risky as well. So I would love to go with the golden showers thing, especially with it being reversed, but let's wait and see what else. But it's just something really foolish, something really, really dumb. His challenge is the Queen of Swords straight up. I'm going to leave it here for now. Let's keep going. In the past, we have the Six of Cups reversed. Presently, we have the World reversed. What Putin still has hanging over him, we have Judgment reversed. His future, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. My goodness, I shuffled this deck so good. There's only one straight up because his future, we have the Moon, or I'm sorry, the outcome, we have the Moon reversed. Wow. These are really, really challenging cards. Okay, so before I layer the Lenormand, let's just dive in here. So, of course, something very risky and foolish or that's what's controlling this whole thing. These two cards are really important. So his relationship with Putin, or Putin got compromat on him, information on him. And he's using it in a cold-hearted way because he can over Donald because of his just blatant disregard for caring about anything. Probably like a drug-fueled cocaine situation where he did whatever he wanted in one of his hotels in Russia way back when, because he's had the Miss Universe pageant, I can't even say that word, in Moscow way back when, and he's gotten money from Putin for a long, long time. That's documented. And even, Don Jr. and Eric have said, well, we don't need to get money we don't need money from these people. We've gotten our money from Russia. Man. like they could fully fund their own campaign was basically where he was going with that, I think, back in, 2015 when he was running, and his idiot sons were his, part of his, road show. So anyway, that's all on tape. You can look that up. I just can't remember if it was Eric or Don Jr., but I think it was Eric. So anyway, so there's that. So that's one risky thing. And then who knows what else happened, like in a hotel room. Because, it's common knowledge that that any hotels in Russia are all, cameras, hidden cameras everywhere. Because that's how they roll. That's just the way they operate. So with his challenge being the Queen of Swords, Putin was like organized, like it was all organized and set up for some moron to come in and do something stupid, and he did, and he did. So this high level of perception that saw what happened. And, of course he can hang it over him forever, or, until maybe, like, let's say if Donald wanted to come clean and say, yeah, I did this and this, and then, see, because that's what a real caring person for the government would do, or for the United States of America would say, yeah, I've got dirt in the past. I did some things, man. I did some things. But this guy is trying to bribe me and trying to hold this over me. Well, I want to turn it around and bust Russia, and I want to impose some sanctions on Russia. Like, it could have gone down in such a different manner, but it didn't. And all he does is he tries to protect Putin. So, there's that. And in the past, in the past position for Donald, with Six of Cups reversed, this is the card of the past, straight up. I mean, reversed, it's the past as well, but there's no happy reunion. I mean, it's like, it's stuck in the past, and it's really naive, and just like this, naive, stuck in the past. Yeah. I mean, he is stuck. Donald is stuck in the past with Putin because he won't come clean. Now, with the present, what's still going on, this just with the world reversed, it just means that there's a lack of completion. There's a lack of any type of closure that he could have had with Putin had he been a real man and stood up and grew a spine and said, hey, you know what, I know what I did, but you're not going to hang it over America because we're not letting that happen. Well, Trump has never done that. He's a traitor. And that's his karma. This hanging over him, this judgment reversed, has to do with, his inability to go within and do what's right and examine his foolish ways. And so, of course, it's not going to be a clean, there won't be when it's straight up, we have a rebirth because we honor our call and we can forgive ourselves. It's straight up, it's a forgiveness card, and we're forgiving the skeletons in the past, skeletons in the closet. And because we're going to move on and we're going to be clean and we're going to have our integrity. Well, that's not happening. He's stuck. He's stuck. And the skeletons are coming in, they're coming out of the closet anyway. Or they're coming down from above anyway. This is like at the, your moment of life review after you cross over. How good did you do? Well, we know what this card means for him. So his future with the Nine of Wands reversed, I mean, even straight up, it's like, paranoia. It's very defensive, and he's beat up, and you need to persevere when you get this card. But for him, in his future, this is real paranoia. This is he's very afraid of him, and he's this because it's being in the future card. This is not stopped. I mean, so he probably is very paranoid about running away to Russia. Like that, I don't think that that's one of the countries that he would want to run away for, to, if he does, decide to do that. If he does decide to try and escape. And the outcome for him, being the moon reversed, ooh, I mean, talk about, these cards, these all go together so well. And look how many, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. That's pretty phenomenal. So, but with the moon reversed, there's a lot of confusion, and I don't believe that you can really move on from this card until you've gone to the place where you come into integrity. Or it could be the other way around. If you go through your fears and all your illusions, and then you can come into some type of place where you can release yourself from judgment. But that's not what's happening for him. It's not at all. It's like, high anxiety. High anxiety. So I think these cards just, reinforce each other. So let's layer the Lenormand and see what's going on. Oh! Now here we go. One of my lovely subscribers, and I have it written down somewhere. I'm trying to keep track of you guys because you're awesome, and I don't want to skate over who you are. But I'm so sorry, I can't remember. Somebody told me that the bear, of course, is Russia. So there we go. So that's the forces in motion. This is Putin. This is Putin observing this useful idiot. And then the challenge, we have, Trump's mental illness here with illness card. We also have the coronavirus. Oh my goodness, this tells me that there could be information about the coronavirus, something to do with the coronavirus. Didn't Trump, I'm pretty sure that he sent 500 or 600, respirators that could have helped us. He sent them to Russia. And it turns out then we ended up having a short supply. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Excuse me, hold on. That's just terrible. I think that's what this is about. Yeah. Okay, and then the past. Ooh, so something shocking from the past. Something shocking that will be revealed from the past that will come through. It's probably way worse than we know. Well, we're trying to figure out what it is. Okay, so presently, oh yeah, it has to do with his goals. It has to do with what he's been trying to do all along. His present wishes and goals. Wow. And then what Putin has over him, well, gifts. Gifts. He's given him something. He's given money. Oh my goodness. This could be money laundering going through. Oh my goodness. And then for the future, we have the money. Yeah, so the money gifts, because this side is open. Money gifts, because I read directionally. Money gifts and the goals. So he's compromised not only in very, very foolish ways, maybe, from a past, with a woman, but it's also about money. I think he's been money laundering through his hotels for Russia. Or if it's not that, but I think it is. And North Korea could be involved there as well, because they're not that far from Russia. But anyway, and it's probably, you know, when it comes to money laundering, that's like a transnational situation. You know, there's a lot of countries involved, and you can look up those FinCEN reports, and you can read the Panama Papers, and you can read the Paradise Papers, and get a good understanding of all of that. So it's money gifts. Money, money, money. This is a money card too. This is a financial card too. Russian finances, money, gifts. And it might be way bigger than we'll ever, we would have imagined, and it could be very shocking. Something very shocking. Okay, ooh, his outcome card is a betrayal. Wow, with the snake. So I definitely don't need to draw any more cards around this, but yeah, so his outcome is that he will be betrayed. Oh my goodness. He's probably being blackmailed. And this could be why he's broke. Whoa, that's something I didn't think of. Wow. Talk about like being locked in because of your mental illness. Mental illness. Mental illness. Insane. Mentally insane. Yeah, because, you know, why would you be risky if you're sane, right? Why would you have, you know, have sex with porn stars and not use protection, right? I mean, this is the kind of guy we're dealing with. This is the guy that's, you know, POTUS. Ugh, not my president. But yeah, so there's a betrayal here. So somebody's going to talk, and Trump is not the one that's in the position of power. Because if he were, I would have gotten some strong cards over here. So Putin's got a lot on him. Financial and otherwise. And, you know, things that are shocking. Let me go ahead. Let's move some cards here. Let's see. Maybe I can get some more information about what else. What's this shocking card about? What? Well, it's really important. Okay. Important as to what? Oh, yeah. Something impulsive that he just did. Something, you know, this is reinforcing. I think the Golden Showers tapes, yeah, and something that really, I think the Golden Showers tapes are true. Or, you know, I think that information is true. So it's shocking and important. It could be like the key that was, you know, maybe somebody opened the door and saw. Well, I think it's probably more like, you know, hidden cameras. But anyway, it's shocking to his reputation because of his impulsiveness and what he just was so attracted to. Oh, and something he's... So the betrayal that's important about his impulsiveness and his honor, and it's something verbally, something verbal. So there's probably a tape out there, a shocking tape. Wow. Okay. Well, we can always read on this later, but there's a lot here. Thanks, you guys. Take good care.